Look at Shelly and his juicy fat head. Eat off the rest of his hair.
Whoa.
Oh my God! Tell me you're okay! That was intense.
Hi, Lauren.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Oh, I'm hanging. I'm hanging in New York. Where are you?
I'm in Los Angeles.
Oh,
I'm
another
supposed to be in New
lockdown.
York right now, but it's so tough to travel right now, and I got elderly parents, so I didn't want to.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say we could have done this in person if you were here, but
I know. I love New York. I'm from New York.
You were so funny in this. I will say I wanted to see you shirtless, so I mean I'll take it up with Josh another time. But thank you. I wanted to see those guns. I wanted to see those muscles, but
You
no.
want to see the pythons?
Yeah, exactly. The whole thing was so funny. I mean, when you read this script, were you like, done? I'm doing this. This is
Yes.
the funniest shit ever.
100%. I read the script, and I didn't know what part I was. I read it, I laughed so hard. I was like, please tell me. And then when I talked to Josh, I found it was the part of Doc. I was just like, well, there's not that much there. Because we're gonna work on it. We're gonna improv. We're gonna do all kinds of stuff. So we actually kind of developed the character on the set a bit.
Right.
But he was the most reserved out of the group. Probably the most normal guy out of the bunch.
Again, I loved it. I said to my husband the other day, I'm like, this is the movie that we need in 2020. We didn't know we needed it, but we totally need it, right?
I agree with you 100%.
Right. I mean, and Josh was saying, I didn't know how receptive people would be, but I'm like, we all love watching grown men and women shit their pants. I mean, it's true. We all love it. Like I can't help it. But I asked them this, but if Chris Christie, Donald Trump, and Rudy Giuliani were going to compete in the buddy games, who would win?
I think Donald probably would cheat his way into a victory somehow. He'd find a way.
I think he would have the grit just to be like, move over, assholes. I don't know, whatever. What was the best scene in this movie to shoot?
There's so many good ones. I loved all the obstacle courses and that kind of stuff, and the wrestling. But I'd have to say, that pina colada scene was so funny to shoot. We were literally like, we could not even keep it together. At times when we would say a certain line, we would all just like try to be. We had all right, guys. Let's try to get through this scene without laughing ourselves because it's so darn funny. There was a line in there. It's kind of gamey. These pina coladas are kind of gamey.
Yeah, and Dan told me that so I didn't think that you guys did your own stunts at all. And he told me he tried to do one stunt and he really hurt his leg.
He was on crutches for the rest of the movie after that. I mean, he really jacked up his leg. And then they had the rest of the cast on the same, it was the big water slide.
Yeah.
And they had us all up there and like, on the count of three, everyone jumped, and we all could have been injured. I got hurt too. I got my nose, a piece of my nose got kind of cut, and they had I went to Josh, I was like, is my nose okay? He goes, and he took the flap that was cut and he folded it back down and pushed his little piece of my nose back in place.
No. Wait, what scene was this for? Was this another?
This is like when we were climbing up the hill and we're all pulling each other back down.
Yeah. Okay, so you didn't really do your own stunts, but you did a lot of the physicality, right?
We did. I mean, I would consider a lot of it kind of stunt. I mean, we're tackling and just beating each other up, and it was really physical. I mean, we did some motorcycle stuff, but we didn't do a lot of super dangerous stuff.
Wait, that's crazy. The piece of your nose was coming up.
It was coming up. It was on the side of my nose, and he literally he goes, it's okay, and he pushed the little chunk of my nose back in place. And then they came in with glue. They kind of glued it back in.
Well, you clearly had fun, and that really came through to us viewers. Again, this is the movie that 2020 needed, and this was so nice to talk to you. I'm so happy. I've been a big fan of yours for a long time. So
thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
it really
of course.
is fun. People got to see this movie. They're gonna laugh so hard.
Agree, and I can't wait for it. Thank you so much, Kevin.
Thank you.
Bye.
Take it easy. Bye-bye.